Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 33 of Let's Play Proper Portugal. I just moved my capital. I don't know if it was the right thing to do or not. I built it over here. It's in Jamaica now. So, it's totally historic. That's what Portugal did, I swear. We need to kind of readjust some things, I think. So, unfortunately, this kind of does really mess up the trade routes. Like, we're no longer getting anything that gets exported to here. Like, Spain is retaining it. We're actually transferring our trade power upstream. These ships don't need to be here. I think what I should do is I want to collect from trade in the capital. Well, we certainly don't need him to be there, so let's consider this. Okay, we collect from trade up here. Yeah, that would be fine. Most of our trade power right now is coming from light ships, so I could put a few more ships and then continue to collect from trade there. Or I could just... Do we get a bonus for collecting from trade in the capital? I know we get bonus trade power. Capital in area. I don't think it's necessary to collect here. I think we can actually forward it that way. And then put all of our ships here, and maybe a few ships here, just to make sure that this is being exported in the right direction as well. So let's do that. Let's find the ships. Where are they? We have 3 merchants. That's good. So we've got a single ship up there. 31 caravels. Wow. Yeah, how about for now, go and patrol the Ivory Coast, and let's just see what that does. And we've got 12 ships that are patrolling Chesapeake Bay. I think I'm going to need more than that. In fact, let's take the 31, and we will split it, and take the 16 that got left behind and send them over to Chesapeake Bay. Okay, right. So, kind of a weird thing, but I'm still learning, so I want to do stuff that's strange. And we could possibly get this land back now. It's the only way I could move my capital was to surround it with foreign people. So, this land still makes some money. Still get pretty good taxation. It's just distant overseas now. So it doesn't make nearly as much as it could. And we'll go from there. We're not over our limit. We've got actually a huge naval force limit. And I think that colonization is going to go a lot easier now that we have a capital that's closer to this stuff. And I'm pretty sure that all of this land will count as local, like close. And now it makes a lot of sense to conquer land from the Creek, who are still vastly, vastly inferior when it comes to their tech level. They're at level 3. So we could just obliterate them and take tons of their land. The base tax income is not very high for a lot of these provinces, though, unfortunately. But, yeah. Okay. All right. I think it's a good idea. I don't know. This is considered to be distant overseas, which is too bad. But you can't have... I mean, you can only have one continent, so... I guess if I could pick... I think this one's better, because we've got all of this land here that's high income. Okay, alright, so we're playing. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're in 4th place right now. We've got all this land down here. We've got a good army. We could have another general. Let's go ahead and get one. Let's get another conquistador. Got 2 siege score. Very good. We're playing Peaceful Portugal. Peaceful, proper Portugal. And I want to check on my merchants. Okay. Okay, so he is here. I just took him off of that, but I think I will put him back on here again. Right now we're collecting from trade. A 10% boost here versus forwarding it with a 20% increase. I think it's... I can't transfer trade power from it. Oh. Well, I guess maybe recalling that merchant was a mistake. I was forwarding trade, now I can't. So I guess we'll collect from trade then. Might as well. And we'll also collect from trade here because there's no reason not to. Okay. Did those ships get down there yet? They're on their way. Should see this bump up quite a bit here. There we go. An offer... Whoa! Pause. An offer to sell province from Spain. Now Spain's trying to sell it back to me for 50. I accept. Thank you. Oh, and it's only 14 administrative power to core it. Because it's considered a colony somehow? What? Oh wait, base is 0 minus colony. What? How does that Whatever. Sounds good, bro. We'll do it. Hey, Aragon, I want to buy that province from you there. Sell it to me, please. Alright, check on our colonies. We've got 3 colonies. This one's about fully formed. So, that's okay. I'm liking this. I want to do a 3rd playthrough of Portugal where I just start off and just like as soon as physically possible we just move over here and just say screw you guys, we're moving to the new world. That would be sweet. Oh, yikes, that is the bad part. Eek. So it's expensive to core stuff that's not distant overseas. Ah. Not good. So we don't get the plus, what is it? 75% for having cored it. Wow. Well, there's advantages and disadvantages to everything, apparently. So we'll send our guy there. Let's colonize a bunch. We'll just colonize all kinds of stuff, and maybe a lot of it will be uncored, but that'll just have to be the way that it is. Certainly is interesting. So recoring this was rather cheap, but... And when they sold it, interesting, all the buildings are gone. Or maybe I just never built any buildings. No, it looks like... Is it? I refuse to believe that I never built anything. Come on. I think that it actually did lose all the buildings. That's strange. So it's the same effect as when you destroy a building or something, but... Weird. I don't know. Local trade power, trade value modifier. I think I want to build stuff. Am I making money? I'm making 24 gold a month. Let's lower our maintenance a bit because we don't need to pay that much for it. We'll lower the fleet maintenance as well. And we're going to spend money on stuff like temples. How are we doing on tech? Could get level 12 soon. We're ahead of time, so we should wait till January. And how are we doing on that national idea thing? Are we close to getting this thing? I'd love to get that soon. But to do that, we need level 10 of this. And unfortunately, this administrative idea... Ooh, production efficiency. That would be good. Fur in Connecticut. How nice. Mercantilism, money, legitimacy and prestige. Mercantilism is more of a permanent bonus. Provincial trade power. I just think that's a good long-term thing to get. I'm gonna get it. It's like an extra 5% trade power everywhere. I think that's a really good deal. Give me some money. Sweet. Okay. And that colonist is probably already there, I imagine. So let's go ahead and recall. And where else can we colonize? This one's kind of low income, but it's only 30 days for him to travel there. We'll just colonize everything. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't really realize it was going to be so expensive to core all of this land. I'm going to wait till January so that one year ahead penalty goes away. Will be good. And then we can get our Landstücken. No. That's what we have right now. It will unlock the Spanish square Tercio. Tercio infantry. Okay, ahead penalty gone? Good. Hopefully no rebellions happen while we do this. Go with the Tercio. Sounds good. Wow, we have some pretty high revolt risk. Interesting. Must be due to the conversion, yeah. I'd like to get some troops there, but yeah, we can do that. Let's take new unit. I want, say, 3, and a cannon. Actually, do 3, 2, 2. You guys go get on the boats, please. Never have too much grain, I agree. It's tough, you know, trying to know exactly what the right move is. I feel like I haven't attacked anyone in a while, but peace is good, so let's just stay at peace. Build another couple temples, maybe. Maybe some constables. It's a lot of administrative power, but I think it's worth... Again, I just think I should do this. Alright? You end up coming out ahead, don't you? Hey, we're rolling in the money. 30 gold a month. It's a lot. Okay. Colonial maintenance is actually kind of high because I have 4 colonies. But they should grow pretty quick with all of our colony modifiers. Plus 88. Plus the base 50 for an overextension. Interesting. Okay. Yikes. Wow. This may have been a terrible mistake. So, I am now suffering overextension for my colonies. And I have to pay full price for them. Even though no one cored them. So the way it must be coded, I guess, is that you... If it's an overseas province, then the cost goes down. Where... Huh. So, like, if I was just playing as Morocco or something and I tried to colonize this, I'd have to pay a huge amount to core it? Why? I mean, there's no competition. I don't understand. I mean, I understand it. I just disagree with the logic. It doesn't make sense to me. If no one is settled there except for natives, and we're trying to say, yep, that's ours, I don't know. It's strange to me. So that's actually going to like really harm my ability to do this. I think every time I get a colony, I'm going to have to pay like 100 administrative power to do it. Let's see what happens. Local settler increase. Cool. Kind of. But, I don't know. I mean, we're making lots of money, so I guess you couldn't consider it to be all bad. It's just a lot different than I expected it would be. I thought it was going to be awesome. Turns out, not so much. So, I guess what I'm going to look for is, let's pay attention to the colonies. And hopefully we can see what happens with overextension. I mean, I get it. I mean, again, I get it. I can see why they would code it that way. They probably didn't expect someone who was colonizing overseas countries to move their core. Or, sorry, move their capital. But then again, they should have seen that. Like, that... Sooner or later, someone was going to do it. So either this is working as intended, in which case, again, I just disagree with it, or it's an oversight. If it were me, I would have coded it, instead of saying that if it's distant overseas, then it gets a reduction in coring cost, I would say if there are no cores, it would get a reduced cost. Okay, got a rebellion. Should be doing okay. I hope. Military access from Aragon. Sure, come take care of it, please. Oh, yikes, they are actually going to kill me. We did lose. Lose money or lose stability? I will lose money. Yeah, I lost. I had my military maintenance too low. A little too greedy. So we'll just wait for them to recover, combine them up again, and then... Here. We'll cap it out for a little bit. And now's a good time to go. Gonna claim. Sure, why not? We'll go back down to like here. And that will be good. And we are making lots of money. Lots and lots of money. Especially the more these constables get finished. It's just gonna really start to come in quick. I mean, I'm making... Well, that's not as much as I would have expected, actually. Ungrateful people of Attack Connecticut, no! Alright, so this one is now part of our patrimony. Good. Another battle. Where's the colony that's about to finish? Come on. Let's see how much this darn thing costs. 80% chance of him sending extra settlers. Okay, so we gain prestige. That's awesome. Stupendously high coring cost. I mean, it's relative to the base tax value, but it's just... You're paying 3 per tax income. No, 20 per tax income is what it is. 20 times 3.1 would be 62, yeah.